Hey guys, Homo Sapien here. This is my first time doing a video like this, so apologize if it's a little shitty. Feel free to give me feedback. So this video is it's kind of a two-parter. First of all, it is about the Panzer V-4. The Panzer V-4 was an alpha tank, one of the founders' tanks. If you had the tank before, but you haven't had it since it was moved down to tier 5, well then you are in for a treat. Put in a support ticket, go get that tank restored. You're going to love it. That said, so here we notice, I'm kind of idling in the beginning of the game. When my friend was coming over, I went to go let him in. So had a bit of a late start. As you can see, we're already kind of off to a disadvantage here. By the time I get into the game, we're going to have a 4-tank disadvantage. But fear not, the Panzer V-4 is here. Um, sort of the other part of the video is I guess my other focus is going to be like, well, if your team gets, starts getting wrecked, don't despair. Yeah, you're at a disadvantage, but I mean, theoretically speaking, the more red tanks that are alive, that's just more HP for you to farm, right? Um, that said, this is going to be essentially a losing battle that, well, we're going to have to turn on the WGA hacks a little bit here and, yeah, mark some miracles. So we got the 4-tank disadvantage. Let me speed this up a little bit. Okay, back at the tank. So a couple of stupid shots here. ELC overextend. I could have sworn I got him there. I almost feel like I saw some orange come up, but maybe there was a latency issue. I don't know. Anyway, so I see that we've got heavies on the hill, and we've got nobody spotting middle. So utilizing the Panzer V-4's excellent mobility for its size and weight. Get up here and try to do some spotting. But our heavies on the hill, they big kudos to them for doing what they need to do and keeping the guys on the hill honest, because thanks to them, you're gonna see in a second here, I am gonna have a whole lot of stuff to shoot at. Got the VK with a nice blind shot. Not really a blind shot because I knew exactly where he was. Not the greatest accuracy far away, but I mean, you have such a ridiculous rate of fire that it doesn't really matter. Shell travel time is a little slow too, but I think you can just keep peppering away for about 120 alpha damage each shot. And the pen is nice. So trying to work this ridgeline, trying to find a shot on that T1 heavy, but I just can't find one. Bork these two shots right here. So this Nashorn is pushing up. He's a threat. He's a tier 6. The Panzer V-4 has excellent armor, but tier 6 tanks will turn it to shreds. So he goes camo. I don't know where he is. I just know he's behind the building somewhere. So this whole time I'm going to be trying to dig my way through these buildings and try to spot this Nashorn. But if the Hellcat gets ballsy, he gets deleted. Hellcat, if he had more health, he could have been a very, very big problem, because no amount of tier 5 armor is going to protect you from that gun. Not in a medium tank. Working the ridgeline, trying to find the Nashorn. So now I'm like, well, start digging. My stupid ass doesn't realize that this is not a breakable building, so I take a few shots with high explosive, only to realize that I'm shooting at a wall. You know, it's also kind of hard to see all these little hats through the bushes and whatnot. Um, so I wasn't paying the most attention to chat, which is not good because I definitely could have, you know, informed that Stug that yes, there are in fact still 2 or 3 tanks on the hill. And trying to find a shot on this guy, but not quite. Unlucky right there. Bounce off of the turret. So he's no longer an issue for now. Gonna go back to trying to find our friend the Nashorn here. So you can see he's down here somewhere, and I still don't know where he is. And now I spotted something. It looks like unlucky Stug got caught out in the open with his pants down, and I happen to have high explosives loaded. So lucky for me, I take out his track. And then I take out his other track. High explosive round in the back, nice chunk of damage. I think I switched to AP. And our friend Nashorn, still, you know, he could have capitalized on that spotted Stug, but you know, it is what it is. He's still hiding. I'll just keep digging, just keep digging. And I mean, just look at this rate of fire. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's got pretty good gun depression too. Enough armor frontally that any medium, well, mediums might be able to penetrate you, but most mediums and any lights of your and there he is. Poor guy. Poor guy just didn't see it coming. I mean, he saw it coming, I guess, because he saw all the buildings exploding, but man, I would be pissed. Fury kind of scary, but not with 7 health, so let's throw some high explosives at his turret and finish him off. Oh, you know, just got the mop up. I mean, you know, we have an advantage of 3 tanks, but I've seen people throw games like this, so still playing cautious. Friendly Ike wants me to follow him. Figure it's not the worst idea. We're just in time to miss a shot on Artie. There you have it. The Panzer V-4. The man, the myth, the legend.